Known for his breakout role in the movie Y Tu Mama Tambien, the always sizzling Diego Luna is now starring as the infamous womanizer, Casanova. Diego, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you, hi.
As we all know, Casanova was a spy for the Parisian government. The show begins just after he's escaped from prison. What can you tell us about the storyline?
Well, it's, I guess we all kind of believe we think or we know who Casanova was, and what the story tries to do is to talk about everything that hasn't been said about this man, you know, and the complexity of his life, and the amazing and exciting kind of journey he has to go through when he has to get out of Venice and arrives to Paris, and how he starts from zero, you know. That is the idea, to kind of allow people to get close to the character and experience the construction of that myth that it was, you know.
And Casanova, he's known as quite the ladies' man. Does that mean that the show involves a lot of romancing on your character's part?
There is romance, but it's not just about that, and it's about a man that is trying to survive, you know, a man that is trying to define himself. I think it's gonna get people to start thinking that the story they knew wasn't true, and that there's an interesting and exciting man to know. You know, he wrote, he spoke many languages, he studied many things, he knew a lot. It was a very intelligent person and a very charming man that happened to have tons of relations also with women, but that has much more to offer. And this story also is based on his diary, you know, and there is very interesting things about the time that you just get to know through the experiences of this man, you know, how people lived, how they behaved, what Paris was on the 18th century, you know, and I just thought it was a very exciting chance to get to go to a different time that has been portrayed in many ways, but that hasn't been portrayed this one.
Yeah, and the show was shot on location in Paris, Venice, and Hungary. Do you think that helps lend to the authenticity of the series?
Well, definitely. The locations are spectacular, and not just that, but the director. You know, the director of the pilot is Jean-Pierre Jeunet, an amazing French director that I admired a lot, and I definitely got very excited to work with him. When I got the news, I was like, I have to go. I have to get to see this man working. I have to learn from him and be part of a project he's part of. But definitely it has a special sensibility behind, you know, that he brought to the story, it makes the show unique and authentic, as you say.
Yeah, and Casanova, he's been played by so many actors throughout the years, the late Heath Ledger, Donald Sutherland. Is there anything that sets your portrayal of Casanova apart from others?
I don't know, I guess everything, you know. It's like I did see most of what it has been done before, but then I try to forget about that, you know, because my idea was how to make this man real, you know, how to stop thinking of that myth, of that, and just bring that character to the ground we step on every day, you know, to make it a real guy just trying to survive, you know. I think he was full of fears also, and they always talk about him as a very secure man and very sure of himself, and I believe he had many fears, many nightmares. He had this feeling of, I mean, he was living mostly in a constant lie, you know, and that must be exhausting. So I wanted to work on that aspect of the character.
You know, you mentioned that the show is directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet. It must have been so incredible to work with the Oscar-nominated director.
Yeah, Yeah. I mean, Jean-Pierre is a very sensible person, and also puts a lot of work behind everything he does, you know. And I don't know, Delicatessen it's been for a long time in my top something, I don't know, top 10, top 20 for sure. And Amélie is a fantastic film, and it's a guy that has proved that he is an artist. He paints, you know, with the frames he shoots, you know, and I think this needed that. So the visuals are very exciting, and then also the acting, you know. I think we have a great cast, and that makes the pilot very strong, I believe. But we'll see what people say, you know. This comes out next Friday. It'll be available in Amazon for everyone. So on Monday we'll know better if we did good or not.
Well, we're so excited to see it. Casanova premieres this Friday, August 7th, as Diego mentioned, on Amazon. Be sure to check it out. Diego, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you very much.